Hello students, we have come again with new topic, that is network protocols. As we know that protocols are rules which applies during communication over computer network. In this topic we are going to learn TCP IP protocol, FTP protocol, PPP protocol, HTTP, SMTP, POP3, TELNET and overall internet. Okay, this is for class 12 Computer Science, chapter 11, unit 2. Let's start. What do you mean by protocol? As we said that a protocol is a set of rules. Now another definition is like that. A protocol is an agreement between the communicating parties on how communication is to proceed. Okay, there is an agreement. Agreement means some rules, okay, some compromisation, okay, that agreement is there. What is how communication is to proceed? Okay, in short, protocol means a set of rules that governs a network. Actually, what happened between two computers, communication is done like for example in a telephone. Suppose we are communicating with another person over telephone. Then there is also a certain rules that when one person is telling something or talking something, then another person should be quiet. Okay, he or she should listen the other person who is talking. And when the another person starts talking, the first person should stop talking and listen carefully. He must be in quiet mode. In the similar way, during communication between computer network, okay, some rules like this type of rules are applied there, okay, and both the parties have to agree with both the rules. Then only communication can be performed successfully, smoothly. Okay. Another definition is that a protocol is a formal description of message formats and the rules that two or more machines must follow to exchange those messages. Okay, a format of description of message format. A format is described, okay, a given format is given that only this format we can send some messages to other person or some other computers. Okay, exchange those messages. Okay, there should be some rules, okay, which two or more machine must follow. Then only communication can be done. This is known as protocol. Okay, another example you can take using library books. Okay, using library books, there is a certain rules that you must issue. If you want to read the book, then you have to issue it from the librarian. And then when completed you have to submit, okay, return the book to the librarian. Okay, through the librarian you have to do these certain rules during working with communication work, okay, with communication work, information transmission work. Then there is protocols are rule. Okay, now we will learn different types of protocols. Okay, different type of protocols is applied during different kind of communication. Suppose we are doing email, we are sending some email to another person, then a separate type of protocol is developed and that protocol is applied. Suppose we are uploading some files over the internet or downloading some file from the internet, then another type of protocol is needed. Okay, if we are browsing some websites using web browser software, then another type of protocol is needed. Okay, so these protocols we will learn, and on top of all the protocols, there is one protocol, that is HTTP protocol, which is always used. TCP/IP protocol, which is always used during working with internet, okay, communicating with internet, TCP/IP. So these are the list of protocols. See, there are multiple protocols defined for computer network, which are as follows: TCP protocol, IP protocol, FTP, PPP, and full form is given: TCP transmission control protocol, IP internet protocol, FTP file transfer protocol, PPP point to point protocol, SMTP simple mail transfer protocol, then POP3 post office protocol version 3, and then TELNET remote login. For remote login, there is a TELNET, okay. If there is a server or client, then we have to log into server computer to get our work from server, okay. For that purpose, TELNET is there, okay. We will be going to discuss one by one here. First of all, okay, TCP/IP. TCP/IP is the on top of all other protocol. This TCP/IP protocol is working all the time, okay, during communication with the internet. If we are browsing the internet, if we are sending some email, if we are downloading some files, every time TCP/IP is working, and another protocols are also working, okay, under this TCP/IP protocol. So first we will understand what is TCP/IP protocol. TCP/IP, the full form is Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. The communication protocol used by internet is TCP/IP. The TCP transmission control protocol part is responsible for dividing the file message into packets. Okay, what it does, it divides some message is to be sent from one machine to another machine. Then this TCP/IP protocol takes the message and divides the message in small packets, so that these packets can be sent through wired or wirelessly without any disturbance, without any error, okay. On the source computer, the message is divided into packets, okay, and these packets of some fixed size is defined, okay. In fixed size, the whole message is divided in packets in the source computer. It is also this TCP protocol is also responsible for reassembling the received packets at the destination or the recipient computer, okay. What happened, this TCP protocol is responsible for, on the source computer, it divides the message into packets in fixed size of packets, okay. Fixed size of characters, fixed size of bytes, it is divides. And the same TCP/IP protocol also works on destination computer for reassembling these messages in a proper order, okay, at the destination computer. So TCP protocol is TCP protocol is working at source computer and destination computer, but the work is different. At source computer, it divides the packets, and at the destination computer, it reassembles the packet in proper order, okay. This is the work of TCP protocol. Now IP protocol, the full form is Internet Protocol. Part is responsible for handling the address of destination computer. It is responsible for handling the address of destination computer, so that each packet is routed to its proper destination. The IP is responsible only to transfer the message or the packet, okay, all the packets to the destination computer. It is the work of IP. It is responsible for properly or smoothly or without any error, it transmits from source computer to the destination computer. The work of, okay, it is the work of IP. IP transmits or travel, okay, so that address, okay. This is the work of TCP. Divides the messages and also reassembles the message as the destination computer. IP, what IP? IP is only responsible to travel or transmit these messages, these packets to the destination computer. This is the work of IP. Okay. Now, next, FTP, File Transfer Protocol. File Transfer Protocol is the simplest. It is the very simplest and most secure way to exchange files over the internet. The main objective of FTP File Transfer Protocol are transmitting and sharing of files, computer programs and or data. Okay, transmitting and sharing of files, indirect or implicit use of remote computers. Okay, if we want to work with remote computers, then this type of FTP is very much helpful. Remote computer means the computer which is far from the source computer. Okay, the other computer which is very far, okay, some other places, then that computer is known as remote computer. To shield a user from variations in file storage system among different hosts. Okay, it protects the files, okay, and the storage system from different hosts. Okay, only the authorized person can access the particular file during file transfer protocol. To transfer data reliable and efficient. Reliable means it ensures that the files must be uploaded or downloaded successfully and completely. This is the responsibility of FTP protocol. And efficiently means very much easily. Just by clicking on the file, it will automatically download the file or upload the file. FTP uses the internet's TCP IP protocol to enable data transfer. Okay, we have said that TCP IP is the protocol which works on top of all other protocols. So FTP also uses TCP, okay, to transmit data from one source computer to another destination computer. Okay, FTP is most commonly used to download a file from server and using the internet, or to upload a file to the server. Okay, this works for downloading and uploading. Most common use of uploading and downloading. Okay, uploading a web page file to the server, downloading a file, downloading a video. These things work with FTP protocol. Understood? Now next, see PPP, point-to-point protocol. What is this? This is new. Okay, PPP is the most commonly used data link protocol. Data link protocol. It is a protocol used to establish a direct connection between two nodes. It can provide connection, authentication, transmission, encryption, and compression. It is used to connect the home PC to the server of ISP. See here, the important part of this PPP protocol is that our home PC can be connected with ISP. ISP means Internet Service Provider. The company or the organization which provides internet facility, say for example Airtel, BSNL, okay, Jio, they are providing internet facilities. They are known as ISP, Internet Service Providers. Okay, using PPP protocol, we can connect our computer to these ISP servers, and then we can access internet. This is the work of PPP protocol. Okay, the communication takes place through high-speed modem. The PPP used to connect telephone dial-up lines to the internet. Telephone PPP is used to telephone dial-up lines. Actually, what happened? Nowadays we are using internet through mobiles or through different type of wireless communication. But earlier there is only one communication system is available, that is through telephone line. Okay, the landline telephone line. That time this PPP protocol was used, okay, to connect internet with the ISP. What happened? We have to contact the ISP, Internet Service Providers. They provide us username and password, and from our computer we have to we have to connect with the telephone system, and we have to use this PPP protocol to connect our PC to the internet via ISP, Internet Service Provider. Okay, so PPP is used to connect with internet through dial-up connection using ISP. Okay, using ISP, Internet Service Provider. So this is the way, and it provides a direct connection between two nodes. Now what happened during, if we connect using PPP protocol to the internet, to our computer using telephone line, then that time, the whole time, the telephone cannot be used for other purposes. That time the phone was busy, no incoming, no outgoing calls can be done, only internet will work. That is the PPP, and that's why it gives us direct connection between the two nodes. This is the PPP. Understood? Now next, PPP. Various features of PPP protocol are, so many features was there. Okay, establish the link between two devices. First, it establishes link between two devices. Maintaining this established link means it never disconnects, means rarely, very rarely it disconnects. Once connection is done, then connection is disconnected very rarely. It maintains the established link. Then configuring this link is configured means it accepts username, passwords, and then connection is maintained. Then terminating this link after the transmission. When transmission is done, then connection is connection is terminated, stopped. So this is like this. PPP provides error detection. It also provides error detection. Suppose some files is to be sent to another computer, and by the way the file is not received by the destination computer, then this error is checked by this PPP protocol, and the file is sent again, so that the file or the data or the message must be sent to the destination computer. This is ensured by the PPP, and errors are rectified, detected also. PPP supports multiple protocols. So many protocols can be used using PPP. It means that we can use email facility through PPP protocols. We can use FTP file uploading and downloading of files, browsing the internet, HTTPS protocols. These can be used with the help of. It also defines how two devices can authenticate each other. Authentication is there, means username, password is required to connect with two devices. This is must for PPP. It means that it is secure and only authorized person can access the internet. Okay. These are the features of PPP. Now next, SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. So SMTP protocol help us to send mail over the network. See, as the name suggests, SMTP is used for sending email message to other network or computer. SMTP is used to send mail. That's name is also like this, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. It handles only outgoing message and not incoming message. One major thing or important point must be noted, that it handles only outgoing message, means we can send email only through this protocol. We cannot receive any mail through this protocol. This protocol is only made to send email from one node to another node. SMTP does not create messages, rather it helps in forwarding messages between client servers. It uses TCP to send messages to another host. Again TCP protocol comes here. It means it uses TCP to transfer data to another computer. How TCP transfers data? We already know that it divides the data into packets and again reassembles the data at the destination computer. Using TCP, email is sent via SMTP protocol. For receiving messages, another protocol, that is POP, Post Office Protocol, is used. Okay, we learn this protocol also. Okay, another protocol for receiving messages. Thus, email clients require addresses of both SMTP server and another server that processes incoming messages, usually POP or IMAP. Okay, there are two another protocols for receiving messages. That one is POP and another one is IMAP protocol. Now we are going to learn those things also. From here we understand that SMTP is used only to send emails to another node. Okay. Now next is POP3. This is Post Office Protocol version 3. Okay, 3 version. We are nowadays we are using the version 3. The POP, Post Office Protocol 3 is a simple and standard method to access mailbox and download messages to the local computer. Okay, now the POP protocol is having feature that we have to download. It helps us to download the messages directly on our local computer, and once internet is disconnected, even this message is available in our computer or our mobile system, and we can read the messages offline also. The user can receive messages with the help of protocol. The advantage is that once the messages are downloaded, an internet connection is no longer needed to read the mail. This is the feature of POP3 protocol. A user can read all emails offline as these are saved on the computer's hard disk. Okay, next is TELNET. TELNET means remote login. TELNET is a remote login that helps a user to log on to another user's terminal without being its original user. It means that a server computer is somewhere else. Okay, somewhere else, and through our computer which are available with us, we can connect to that server computer or the host computer or the other computer, and we can check the files of that computer. We can download the files, we can read the files. Okay, so many tasks we can do using TELNET. It helps us to remotely log in to our server computer, and whatever the files or data is available there, we can read, download and save. So all things we can do. A user who is logging into their own system can also get access to log on to another user system and perform various functions such as accessing files, sharing files, okay, to and from the remote system. With TELNET, user logs in as a regular user or whatever privileges they may have been granted to the specific application and data on the computer. Okay, some privileges are there. Okay, you cannot do all the works. You cannot delete the files. So you can only, if permission is given to read the file, then you can only read the files. You can even permission is given to download the files. It is also possible to download the files, upload the files, but if permission is not given to delete the files, then you cannot delete the file. Okay, some permission is set there, granted there, and accordingly we can log into the other computer which is not available here, which is available at the far from our computer, and we can use those files. Okay, access those files, share those files using TELNET remote login. If you want to learn how to do work with TELNET, then we are going to show you here. Working of TELNET. See here how we can work with TELNET. A user is logged into the local system and invokes a TELNET program. The TELNET client by typing just TELNET and host address or TELNET IP address. Okay, if IP address is available, then we can use IP address to connect with that computer, or if we are having some different type of address, we can use those address. Just go to run, start run, then type TELNET and click on OK. Okay, then what happened? It will open this terminal. This is open. Once we open, telnet, this menu will come, this window will open, and here we have to click on connect, then remote system. Then what happened, this it will ask you three different types of requirements. That is, you have to type here host name, okay, or even you can type here IP address. If host name is not there, you can type IP address, then port number, and then terminal type. Okay, these you are wondering that how we can obtain these things. Actually, what happened, telnet facility the server which allows you to connect your computer using telnet, they will provide you these information, these details about those about their own servers. Okay, you have to communicate with the server organization, then only you will obtain these details. Sometimes you have to pay some fees, okay, for accessing these things. Actually, what happened, there is a lot of resources of library books available through telnet, okay, and those libraries they provide you these details, and once you get the details, you can connect using the telnet to those library, and you can read those files, download these files, access those files, and even once you connected, you can do whatever facilities or permission is given, you can do whatever. No, but just we are going to show you how we can connect with the telnet. Just go to run, then telnet, open this terminal, then connect to remote system, and these details you have to give, and then connect button you have to click. Once connected, this menu will be displayed, and through menu you can you type the menu here and press enter key. Okay, one by one it will display you all those things. This menu will come, and once you type the menu, first these letters is given here, this letter you have to type here, and then the message will be, another menu will come here, and then all the details which are available there will be displayed here. Just follow the menu, and then you will get the detail about that, so those things. See here how we are going here, entries found. Okay, actually what happened here, we have connected a library, ANU library, and then here menu is displayed. Okay, some have chosen here computer subject, and computer subject it shows you so many entries here in the computer, that these books are available under the subject computer. And then once you want this to learn these things, just they will ask you what you want. Okay, print, display, title, author, additional option, another search subject. Okay, these options will be displayed, and if you want to know the details of that book, then you have to give that option accordingly in the menu, and then details will be displayed here. Further details of the search result will be displayed. Okay, another display, every time it will ask you choose one. Okay, choose one, and you have to, from these options you have to type the particular character, then it will go again. Okay, like this. Okay, terminal, and then what happened at the last, the terminal server gives output back to the telnet server and displays them on the user screen. Once you selected the particular book or details, then it will display you on the screen, and you will learn, you will read, you will understand, and whatever you can download those files. Once you have completed the work, then you can terminate the telnet session by just typing log off option or log out. If you type this log off or log out, thus the connection will be terminated and the session will be end. Okay, try it yourself.